I got married Saturday at home. Sunday I was here in Kisii.
With your wedding gown all the way from Meru to Kisii?
No, so non-stop. I met, because some of you might wonder how I came to Kisii. I met my late husband in school when we were in college. And that's where we knew each other, and I came this way after teaching home for about 2 years.
Tell us, you were married in Kisii from Meru County all the way from Kionyo. That was back in 1970 when some of us, I don't know where they were. And how was it like to get married to Kisii? That is like intertribal transfer. Coming from Meru, that must have been not rare that time. It was very rare.
It was very rare. Yeah. We couldn't communicate. Very few people knew how to speak Kiswahili. And then others would just stay there and sneer. A small girl getting married all the way here as if we have no girls. But
and I was told there is a Meru lady here who was married here in the 70s, and she writes even books in Kisii. And you're retired.
And I'm retired.
And you like it here? This is your home now?
This is my home now.
Difference?
It's difficult. It is different and difficult. And I found it very rough. I almost went back.
After gaining all the experience,
then
you realize, you know what, I can do ICD college here in Kisii. And you did it?
I did it.
Wow.
And it was very popular. Wow. Because you are another tribe.
You're a foreigner.
They were calling me foreigner. So they didn't want foreigners.
But your husband did not have the problem?
No, he didn't have a problem.
Hello viewers, and welcome to Lusumorya Network. And once again, I told you we are transforming the whole country. We are changing lives and meeting different stakeholders on issues affecting our older persons in the country. Today we are meeting a retired teacher who was once a head of ECD program in the Greater Kisii District, Kericho, and Southern Nyanza. Currently, she's the director and the owner of Doma Learning Center in Kisii. And help me welcome Miss Dorothy Omasire, who is a Meru and came all the way from Kionyo, Nkobo, Meru South. And now she's married here, settled, and she's a town to Kisii teacher, educationist, who is even writing books in Kisii language. Mama Dorothy, how are you today?
I'm fine.
Yeah, good to see you. My sister.
Thank you.
My Meru sister.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I was so excited when I came and I was told you there is a Meru lady here who was married here in the 70s, and she writes even books in Kisii. And you're retired.
And I'm retired.
And you like it here? This is your home now?
This is my home now.
Now tell us your story. Tell us who you are and where are we and who is Dorothy. Take a camera.
I am, as you have heard, I'm Dorothy Omasire from Meru. I got married in Kisii 1970. And I have 5 children and a number of grandchildren.
Wow.
And my husband passed on 1991.
Wow.
I've been alone with my children and educating them But God is good because I was so able to see them through school. They are all working, and I'm happy and thankful to God for that.
Wow.
I stay home now with one of my daughters because my health is not very nice. She stays here to stay with me, otherwise she's also shouldn't be working. She learned after her school, she became a caterer. She has been working in hotels, but now she decided to stay home to take care of me. And I'm very grateful for that. Currently here I'm also with one of my grandchildren. She's in school, she's in college. She came home for leave. In January she will go back to school. And the other grandchildren are with their parents, wherever they are. I met, because some of you might wonder how I came to Kisii, I met my late husband in school when we were in college. And that's where we knew each other, and I came this way after teaching home for about 2 years, because we finished 1967.
Wow. College.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then I thought my course was taking me to be a secondary school teacher. So I went home and I started Chogoriangash.
Wow.
And then I stayed there for 2 years, and the that is 68 and 69, and the mid 70 I got married. And I left to Kisii. In Kisii, I taught in a school called the Tipon Boys. Then I went to South Nyanza Kokuro Boys. And then I went to college to teach in Kisii College.
Wow.
I was a tutor now.
At the teacher's college? Okay.
I was in Kisii Teachers College P1. We were training P1s. From there I was transferred to take up ECD. When we started ECD, we were the first people to start ECD.
Yes. And
I became program officer for that department in the DO's office.
Yes.
Where I stayed until I retired in 2000.
Yes.
Then I came home, and in 2003, I started a college, ECD college.
Wow.
And I was hiring premises at Kisii Institute of Technology. That's why I taught up to 2000 no. I've forgotten when. 2020, yeah.
Yes.
Then I came back home and I started, I put up buildings in my own shamba.
Yes.
And I started primary school now with the new curriculum of CBC.
Wow.
And that is where I am currently. That's where I go and take care of those children. I have reached now grade 3. I will go to grade 4 next year.
Wow.
So that is about what I do.
Thank you, Dorothy. If I may ask, how old are you now?
I'm 80.
You are 80 years old. And when you established that school, how old were you?
Very nice. Which school? The primary
the
school?
College.
The college, I was 50, that was 2003.
So it's been there for a while. But at least you had a dream. There's something you knew. And until now, at 80, you are doing that. Now, Dorothy, you tell us you were married in Kisii from Meru County, all the way from Kionyo. That was back in 1970 when some of us, I don't know where they were. And how was it like to get married to Kisii? That is like intertribal transfer coming from Meru. They must have been not rare that time. It was very rare.
It was very rare.
Yeah. How was it for you?
It was very difficult. Of course, we agreed and we loved each other, and I married in church at home, and we came all the way wearing those dresses up to Kisii.
The white dress?
Oh yeah, we came the same day.
To Kisii?
To Kisii.
You decided I'm going to Kisii?
Yeah.
Did you know anyone else before who was married here?
No. And there wasn't.
There wasn't
anybody else I knew, maybe from other
tribes.
Far places. Kisii is big, just like Meru.
But you just came?
I came.
So how was it like? How were the Kisii? The Meru culture and their culture, was there any difference?
It's difficult. It is different and difficult. And I found it very rough. I almost went back.
What was tough?
But people never accept you because you are another tribe.
You are a foreigner.
They were calling me foreigner. So they didn't want foreigners.
But your husband did not have the problem?
No, he didn't have a problem. So what happened was, I got married Saturday at home. Sunday I was here in Kisii.
With your wedding gown all the way from Meru to Kisii?
Non-stop. When we came for another...
Non-stop?
We came for another party.
Function, party here.
Yeah.
To celebrate now in Kisii?
Yes. But I had come with my only 4 girls who are my maids.
So the whole tribe, your clan didn't come?
They came. The clan came. Hey, they were many because they wanted to see that foreigner.
The clan from Meru, did they come here?
No.
So you came with only 4 flower girls?
I came with my 4 flower girls, and I came with my 2 cousins, older than me.
That's the time they came to see where you are going?
They came.
And
so I stayed, that was Sunday. I stayed Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday I was off to Meru.
Or to school?
To school now.
Because you're already working in Chogoria.
Yeah, I was working, and they refused to give me transfer. They said they don't have maths teacher. So they wanted me to stay.
So when mwalimu wa hesabu? No wonder you are tough. That's why you could match the Kisiis of them days.
So I stayed there because I was waiting for my cousin on Saturday. So I had to go earlier and go to the wedding. And then I went back to school because I was no transfer. So my husband came back to their home. Na mimi nikakaa huko. So I stayed, and they persuaded the secretary TSC, and I was able to be released after 2 months.
So you came to Kisii?
I came to Kisii to teach in Itiboga boys.
Now, is it where your husband was there a teacher?
He was the headmaster in that school.
Oh, so Mr. and Mrs.
So I stayed there. So it was difficult.
I can imagine.
It was very difficult because nobody is accepting you. One, we don't understand each other because of language, and they will not know Kisii, the people at home. In Kiswahili. So we could not communicate.
Like with your in-laws?
Yeah, we couldn't communicate. Very few people knew how to speak Kiswahili. And then others would just stay there and listen. A small girl getting married all the way here as if we have no girls. But
as if there are no girls in Kisii. God, you are a hero. But seriously, if I could talk of a hero, is that husband of yours? So and he never gave up on you, and he encouraged and took care of you. When people don't understand you, he forces them to understand.
He just keeps quiet. He was a quiet man.
Wow.
They talk, he doesn't answer.
All he wants is Dorothy.
So after 2 years,
Yeah.
then another girl came. Another girl came and got married here, and she was also having the same, but she and her better mother-in-law.
Oh, another Meru girl.
Yeah, another Meru girl from Chuka.
That is 2 years later.
Yeah.
That's the time you found someone you can talk with the language.
Yeah, and she was asking where can I get somebody to talk to. Then she was told I'm here. She came looking for me.
Oh, wow.
But she was younger than me, but she was a woman.
Wow.
So in fact, I can say they are the ones who got this land for us to come and build here.
Where your home is right now, where we
Now,
are.
because they are Ngambo here. They also had bought here. And we were staying together, but unfortunately she passed on three years ago.
So here, 1991, your husband died. And despite all those strong oppositions, still you remained here to keep his name running.
Yeah.
And it's taking care of his children.
So where would I have taken all these children? You carry your children on the back or where?
You stay with them. Wow.
So I said, this is my land I've bought. I will stay
Did
here.
you buy this one after your husband was dead?
No. We were here
You bought
together.
when he was alive.
But
you built here after he was...
We moved here in 1980.
Oh, when he was
This
alive.
house.
Wow. Now you stay here. Now you are talking about your grandchildren. I can see one here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name? That is Kendi. At least you gave her a Kimeru name. Kendi, how are you?
I'm good.
So you stay with grandma here?
Yes.
Have you been to Meru?
Yes, I am.
You're in college?
Yeah, I'm in Kiambu.
You're in Kiambu. What are you doing?
I'm studying social work and community development.
Social work. At least you can communicate with your other tribes. You will not have problems like grandma.
Now there are very many Merus here.
Yeah.
These days nobody bothers about Kabila.
I know.
No,
that's
people
nice.
now have forgotten.
But that time you broke the barrier.
That was too much.
But you broke the barrier. You know, one person has to do it. Someone has to start something. And that was great. So now here you started as college. Was that college of yours influenced by you being the program manager of ECD? How did you think about starting that college?
You know, when I retired, I think I had all the strength. And I needed also something to do.
How old were you then? 60?
No. We were retiring at 55.
Okay. And you thought, I'm strong enough. I'm not tired.
So I started that college. And I had many students.
What is that for college for? For students or for teachers?
For teachers.
For teachers who teach ECD?
ECD.
Wow. So before, you were just a program manager of ECD teachers who are coming from other places.
Yes.
And so after gaining all the experience,
then
you realized, you know what, I can do a ECD college here in Kisii. And you did it.
I did it.
Wow.
And it was very popular.
Wow.
Even now, they keep on asking me whether we are beginning. Yeah, I told them, no, now my strength is gone. Let me do less work.
So the less work is what now?
Teaching. I mean the school because...
Yeah, the primary school.
The primary school because I employ teachers. And mine is just to oversee. I don't teach.
But still you go there to oversee?
Yeah, every day.
How many students do you have?
Children. Now there are 106. Yeah, we close to the 106.
Is it like private? Yeah.
It is private.
Wow.
Yeah,
you solely own it?
Yeah.
And how many teachers?
I have 6 teachers.
So after retirement, you create a school, you take care of more than 100 students, of course with their parents, and you create jobs for how many people, how many employees you have?
I have 6 teachers, and I have 2 kitchen workers, and I have a groundsman.
Is it a boarding school or day?
No, day school.
Wow.
I give them lunch. I give them 10 o'clock tea and lunch.
Wow. Has it done any exams?
No. The exams here is CBC. You know, exams at standard 3.
Oh, it's a CBC program.
Yeah,
wow.
the CBC we teach these days.
Oh, Wow. Congratulations, that's wonderful.
And
Now,
when I was in college, I
Yeah.
had many teachers also, big teachers, because they are teaching the teachers. So I had,
so you have always created jobs
yeah,
anyway. Yeah, and created and developed the people's talents.
Cindy.
That is wonderful. So now, if you are to talk to other retired teachers like you or anyone who is retired, and some of them think you are retired, this is the end of life. So it's like you are tired, what am I going to do? A lot of them, you say that, oh, I'm retired. They just live like that. What would you tell them? If at 80, you are still running your school, you are still changing careers, you start a college, the next thing you have a primary school, and you are very, very busy, what would you tell them?
And tell them never to give up if you haven't got.
Tell them here at the camera. Talk to them when mwalimu.
I will tell the retired people not to give up and not to, to take things as if now they have retired, they have no strength, they have no mind, they have nothing. You have everything which you had before you retired. So I would ask them to go on and do what God has given them as their talent. And they will be able to succeed until that time when you cannot be able to move. Then you can stop.
Wow. Now, another question.
Yeah.
As our Meru mother,
Yeah.
them days, that is almost 50 years ago, you got married here in a different tribe. And like today, all these girls are meeting these young men from, what would you tell them? What really sustained you? Because like you say, your husband was strong. What would you tell the men who are marrying young women from other tribes that is not theirs? What did you learn from your husband that you would like to advise other men that made you stay together?
I would advise the men to take themselves serious. If you go out there to get somebody's daughter and you vowed to take care of them, it's better to take care of them the way you vowed and love them just as if it is your own tribe. Not to listen to other people out there telling you at this one. You stay and you have your mind as a man so that you can have a good family.
And what would you tell the in-laws? For example, if someone came, your daughter is, or your son comes with a girl from another tribe, how would you treat them? How would you like them to be, the in-laws to behave? Because you're saying that was your biggest challenge.
Yeah, I would like them to also be thoughtful. Because if you are not joking and you want this girl, you must be a good person. And try to be good and do good. Not only try and do good. Otherwise, love, you can't limit love. It can take you anywhere. So when you go to that place or when the man wants to get married to to another tribe, you better accept to have differences because of the tribe beliefs and so on.
Wow. Wow. That is a wise word from our mother, Madam Dorothy Kethiro. Omasire. Meru has been here for the last 50 years, married, stable in her home and with her grandkids and building schools and finally writing a book in Kisii. That was the most striking thing. And now, that means unapenda wa Kisii sana. So, tell us about the new book you are writing in Kisii.
Now,
and what motivated you to do that? You are not even writing in Meru, you are writing in Kisii.
They had this group which started writing books of retirees. Most of them, or all of them, are teachers. So they thought they would have liked to have ECD books, or books of all sectors. And then they thought of me representing the ECD. So they came looking for me, and I thought it was a good idea. And I joined them. When I joined them, I was the sole writer of ECD programs or books
In Kisii.
in Kisii.
You can read and write Kisii.
I would write band Kisii, of course, but they could correct.
So long as the theme is there.
And sometimes I used to write in English, but then they translate in Kisii.
And you are doing that currently. Wow, no wonder. Where's his hair?
But I wrote one book for primary schools for plays and games. You are those plays and games you are doing when you are in school.
Yeah.
I wrote them in Kisii myself.
Congratulations.
But I gave them to go. Those was yes.
Of course, but anything must be done. Yeah.
Yes. So we can do that. And I'm the only lady in that group.
Yeah, I was told. The recommendation. How did I know you are here? It is a man teacher retired, like you told me. There is a Meru lady. She's the only one in the writers group of the people who are writing the books in Kisii. So congratulations, Dorothy. We're very happy. Thank you for allowing us to your home. And now the Merus out there and other tribes, you see what? When if you go to other tribes, you can still do it. And you men, you here, protect your wife, protect your girl, because it's you knows her. Sio unamuleta kwa wazazi anakuja kushambuliwa huko. So I think your husband, wherever Mungu alimweka, tunamuish, akae mahali pema peponi. He was a hero and he still remains a hero to have brought this beautiful sister of ours here, who is a grandma now in Kisii. And she's staying very well with her children. God bless you. Thank you. So viewers, that was the story of Dorothy Omasire. And we are right here in our house, our home. And for the retired teachers and anyone retired, you can still and always use your talent. She learned many things that she's making use of today, including helping writing books in ECD, where she did most of her work. So kila mtu akona kitu ambaye anajua. So usiseme maisha imeisha just because one job has stopped. You can stop this. She's in, I think, her third job now. From a teacher, from a secondary teacher, college teacher, starting a college, starting a school, writing books. She's now almost in the 6th career. Congratulations and God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So viewers, I've always said, let us stand with our old people, our elderly persons, and my voice, your voice, our voices are the voices of the voiceless. Sisi zote tuungane, tutunze wakongwe. Na kama you have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please do so, and so that you may not miss this information, the education, and all the inspiring stories that we do have. You can also visit our website, www.thekenyaproaging.org.